decided that I wanted something more. It became more challenging. And I didn't want to be stuck inside of a box. So I started to take chances with, accepting the contracts with whatever money people were paying or doing shows with whatever money people were paying because I wanted to make those connections and I wanted to also document my journey, which was more important than the money at the time. And so I got to meet lots and lots of people. But I remember when Lakaj called me and offered me the job to go to St. Martin. Now, this was the most hurtful. I don't regret it because a lot of good came out of it. But when they asked me to go, they said, well, it's going to be for a year, maybe 2 years, and with bonuses and all this stuff. So I read the contract through and I went. The very second day I was there, the producer came to me. Now, earlier, the day before, I had a conversation with one of the performers about the island. And, just the fact of what if we get sick? Is there doctors here? What about certain other performers who take hormone pills? And just sort of a few questions that I was just asking another performer. One of the producers, I guess, either overheard me or she told him. It was just light conversation to me. It was just babble, and just stuff that you talk about. And he came the next day. The producer came the next day to me, called me in the washroom, and wanted to send me back home because I was asking questions about that. I couldn't believe it. I was so hurt that you would take me from my home and me give up everything for the year, sublet my place and everything, and come here. And then the very next day of being there, because I asked a few questions, you want to fire me and send me back home. It was the most hurtful thing ever. I swallowed my tongue, pleaded for my job, but at the end of the day, I knew I would be the winner. I stuck it out those 2 years. I got everything that I needed. To this day, I have all of that to work with for my company. So I am very pleased that I didn't get emotional like a lot of performers would have and stormed out. I stuck it out. And at the end of the day, I won. And it's ironic that they came back to me not even just a few years ago before one of the other producers, the creator of this show, passed away and asked me if I would come down and do a show for them. I politely declined, and they had the nerve to be mad at me. Oh well, it just goes to show you, you can't treat people any kind of way and then think down the road they don't remember. I didn't do it out of spite. I was just not going to work with somebody that didn't value me enough to just throw me to the wolves for no reason at all, without just putting me to the side and talking to me and saying, I wish you wouldn't talk about those kind of things, Stephanie, for the show. It was just simple questions. And then you have the nerve to come back and ask me, will I do a show for you? No, never. It's that simple. And I'm glad I didn't get mad or nasty like a lot of people would have. I just said no. And I'm very happy with my decision, but I just think that people need to learn how to treat people with a little bit more respect. Yes, there's a lot of performers out there, but there's only one Stephanie Stevens. Y'all have a good day.